order would have made it so that Amber Heard did not have to make this testimony as public as it was made. So when Amber Heard goes on TV and is like, no one should have to testify in public like that, I think they did it to themselves. Then Ms. Bredehoff repeatedly disclosed in open court the most explosive protective information imaginable. You can't state that shit in open court, regardless of who the fuck's in open court. It's a fair argument that there is certain testimony that shouldn't be on TV. If there's a protective order, fucking abide. They could have very realistically put that testimony and segmented that testimony away just for the jury and clearing the courtroom out. Moreover, Elaine's references to the allegations also violated the court's directive not to talk about the case and thereby risk tainting the jury pool. Thanks for confirming it, Elaine. Rather than answer the court's straightforward question, nevertheless, Ms. Heard's counsel ran the stop sign and bulldozed ahead.
Emily D. Baker, a legal commentator who has worked as an L, a district attorney, was raging on YouTube about how unprofessional Amber and her team were. For all the years Amber has been showing up and talking of her abuse by Depp, she never mentioned with in-depth the sexual abuse the way she did on TV. Apparently, she wasn't even supposed to have said that on open court to begin with. They were supposed to have had the jury and the judge for a closed session if she was going to talk about that because it is a sensitive matter. Elaine and Amber kept claiming how no one should have to testify in public like that when they themselves set themselves up. There was a protective order over that matter, but they never abided, and thus they should stop blaming anyone but themselves. It was also very improper that Amber's testament kept changing over and over, with her team claiming that the reason she won the UK trial was because she kept changing her testimony while Johnny didn't. The problem with changing testimonies is the fact that we knew she was lying. We could tell she was acting while Johnny was being grounded to his initial statements, which made him more sincere. As Mr. Depp's counsel correctly predicted in their opening statements, Ms. Heard did indeed deliver the performance of her life in her direct examination. A spokesperson for Depp said in a statement to CNN of Heard's testimony, Mr. Depp's recollections have remained exactly the same throughout the 6 painful years since her first allegations were made. Depp's spokesperson added, the truth is the same no matter the environment in which it has been presented.
And she could not let go of the fact that I was in on this post-nup agreement.
Also, the way they tried to make the public feel foolish was unprofessional. We as the public know that the person with the money will be the one requesting for a pre- or post-nuptial agreement and not the other way round. During Depp's testimony, he said Heard went into a tailspin over the possibility of a post-nuptial agreement, which Depp's lawyers had presented to her. He said he was surprised that she kept saying, "I'm not even in your will. I'm not even in your will," he alleged. "I thought that was an odd thing to say, especially since I don't think anybody had had time to change wills or anything of that nature," Depp said. "It felt wrong, and she could not let go of the fact that I was in on this post-nup agreement and that I was trying to trick her into essentially getting nothing if something were to happen."
Johnny said he would tear it up. He said if you ever brought one up to me, or if I ever saw one, got my hands on it, I'd tear it up.
When Amber testified, she started talking of how she was the one who suggested a prenuptial agreement. He said, "If you ever brought one up to me, or if ever saw one, get my hands on it, I'd tear it up. Any way out of this is death. The only way out of this is death," she claimed. She thought the prenup would eliminate suspicion or doubt and it would make things easier. But Depp, she said, took it as a sign that she wanted to leave their marriage. The most unprofessionalism from Amber and her team came out when she changed her statement after court and started spreading rumors that Johnny hit her way before 2012.
I wasn't hit so early in the relationship and still stayed. He was also sober for a period in 2012, which...
I clearly remember her saying she couldn't forget that day since no one forgets when it first happens. She recalled that she was sitting on the couch with Depp in 2012, where the two were having a normal conversation. She stated that Depp had been drinking and believes he may have also used cocaine, as she remembered a jar of cocaine out on the table. Heard said she asked him about a tattoo on his arm that looked like black marks. When Depp replied that the tattoo said wino, she laughed, believing it was a joke. Heard said that he slapped her across the face. She testified that Depp hit her twice more, the third time hitting her hard. Honestly, it's over now. After everything was said and done, it's time for everyone to just stop. A fan tweeted, a reminder that the 1st of June 2022, Johnny Depp won in a court of law. He had already won in the court of public opinion after millions watched a 6-week trial with overwhelming evidence that supported the truth he told. The victim won. Everyone, let's not forget that this video is based on theories and my opinions and should not be considered facts. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.